old fashion scooter. Okay. You start off with it. Like, what the hell? It's a razor scooter. It's a techno hander. Tail whip. Oh. Blast ram. Half pipe blast ram. What the heck? Tail whip. No footer. No hander. So you can do no foot, no hander, no footer. And then you can you like, does it say 360? Tail whip. Yeah, 180. I did it. Can you like go into a 180? Okay. I realized something I can do with this. Let's go into one of my old YouTube channels. One of my old YouTube channels. And you guys watch that.
Come on, get down with the get down. Come on, down with the get down. Come on, down with the get down.
Yeah.
Come on and get down with that artifact sound. With kids getting wrecking, the beats bound to pound. We're strolling through the industry, BC. We gotta be the next shit that kicks, cause brothers ain't got it. In this rap shit, ain't no time for the dilly-dally pally. Throw a match in the gasoline alley. Blew up mad spots. Kids were jealous for the props. See the shit never stops. Top just looking for my girls, not styles we make. Never fake. Broke breaks in every crate. Old freestyles and dirty ass copied over tapes.
Watching an actual good person at it.
So welcome back everyone to another
This
GTA
isn't mine,
5
by the
How to
way.
Stunt video, and holy shit, I cannot even remember how long it has been since I last posted a How to Stunt video. It has been forever, but there is a reason for that. Before we get into this episode, I first wanted to talk about why the series has been kind of prolonged on my channel. Firstly, I really don't enjoy stunting as much as I used to. It just takes forever, and then the end goal of the stunt itself really doesn't end up being worth it. You know, GTA 5 is quite a few years old now, and it's almost like I've done it all, I've seen it all, and nothing is really new to me, which is why I like mods and DLC. But as far as paint jobs and these How to Stunt videos go, I am really running out of ideas and just general motivation to actually make them. On the other hand, I understand that you guys love How to Stunt, and I've been getting spammed with messages to make new How to Stunt episodes, and that is the only reason that I'm making this one today. It's easily the most popular series I've brought to the table because you guys slammed thousands of likes on the last one I put out, and I want you guys to know that this may just be the last How to Stunt, but at the same time, it may not. And what I mean by that is I want an extremely direct sign that you guys need this series. I do YouTube to entertain people, and if I'm not seeing the feedback or support on a certain series, then it's like, wow, I'm really not doing a good enough job, and now I don't have the motivation to keep making these episodes. Black Ops 3 Zombies is going to be huge on my channel with its release, and I hope to grow to 1 million off of just Black Ops 3 Zombies alone, which I know I can do if I work hard enough, but I can also keep doing GTA 5 stunts here with your help. So again, let's see some support on this video that I've never seen on anything, and I'll keep the series alive. Today's video was actually created with some help from a member of Evolved Stunting, Bro X. If you guys don't know him, I'll have his link in the description, but in today's How to Stunt, I'm going to be showing you guys the art of BMXing and all the different things that you can incorporate into your freestyle on a BMX. Hopping right into it, we're going to take a look at the ass grind. Ass grind, as funny as it sounds, is actually a pretty legitimate and sweet trick, but right off the bat, to start off most BMX tricks, you're going to need to ramp off of something or do a bunny hop with some speed. From here, what you're going to do is lean back and left or right depending on the side of the rail. When you do this, try not to move your stick extremely, so keep your movements nice and smooth with corrections when need be, and you guys should be able to get it down. So once again, here it is. And let's move on to the next trick. Next up, we have the cog slide. So the very first thing that you guys will have to do is learn the angle I'm creating here. So of course you're going to bunny hop, but afterwards you need to angle your stick so you get this position in midair depending on which side the rail's on. And from here, try not to move your analog stick a whole lot because that's going to mess up the slide. I know that's not really the best explanation, but as far as these types of tricks go, there's really no better way to explain it than to copy the angle and position that I've created here. But moving right along, next up we have something known as the frame grind. In order to frame grind, what you're going to do is lean back as if you're going to fall off your BMX, and then move your stick bottom right or to the bottom left. And this should help you match my position, and just like the last one, you're going to kind of freeze your analog stick once you get it, so don't touch it once you get this angle, and eventually with some practice, you guys will be able to do it a lot easier with little to no practice at all. And if you're having trouble, just rewatch that clip, because the best way to learn how to do something is to watch and do it yourself. Now that we have the frame grind down, we can move into a little variation of it, which is the frame bounce. So what you do for the frame bounce is first do a 180, and you're going to lean your character as far as you can down. So you're kind of on the bottom backwards, like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn your stick into the side you feel more comfortable with, and boom. Here I'll show you it once again. And that, my friends, is the frame bounce. The next trick I'll be showing you guys is the handlebar grind. This one is the most popular, or I think it's the most popular one there is. And this one is pretty self-explanatory. So first try to jump and lean forward. And you kind of want to recreate the stick movements that I've done here without a rail. And after you learn the movements, try to jump to a rail with leaning forward, and then you want to move to the left or right depending on which side the rail is on. From here, you're going to adjust your stick so that the handlebars kind of face directly to the side of the rail, but your frame is generally going to be over the rail while you're in midair. So again, watching the clip over and over again can really make a difference, so you can correct yourselves. And all of these tricks can usually mix together in some form of freestyle. So just get creative. Watch the clips over and over again. I know I'm being really repetitive with that, but again, learning BMXing is a lot different than learning motorcycle stunting or car stunting. Next up, we've got the normal grind. This is the simplest trick in the bunch, and literally all you have to do is bunny hop or move your stick to the left or right, depending on which side the rail is on. And with the right speed and angle, you'll start sliding along the rail. If you guys are more into diverse looking stunts, then what I recommend doing is looking into wall rides or things like these side rides. So I'm going to show you guys how to do those right now. In order to side ride, first things first, find an area like this. So it's very steep and the incline is kind of uneven, so that you're just kind of going down at a weird angle. From here, come to any position similar to this. Be very slow, approach it very slow, not too fast, and kind of find your own speed. So get comfortable with a speed that's not too fast, control it, see what's going on with the little details on your bike. Once you're comfortable with the speed, drive into the wall with a little tiny angle, so right or left depending on which way you want to go. And from here you should kind of see yourself drop into this weird sideways position where you can kind of just keep moving, and this is great for riding under vehicles or incorporating into other types of stunts or freestyle. As far as the wall rides go, first things first, you need to be going as fast as you can. From here, find a perfect angle, and remember that every wall is different, so you want to have your tires perfectly on the wall, and you can get on the wall by simply jumping in some spots, or you can use things like jets or other vehicles to get to the wall. But typically, vehicles are a little bit trickier, so you'll have to practice